Hello everybody and welcome to this vlog. When I decided to start farming, I thought that poultry farming was the best farming that I would do. And so I decided to build a poultry house. And I researched on the internet to find out the best poultry house that I was going to build. I did not have an idea of what I wanted to build. And so I went and searched on the internet like anybody else. And I found this beautiful farm that was in Uganda by a Dr. Daniel. And I decided this was the house that I was going to build. And so I built that type of house. They're very beautiful, they're very durable, and they are very, very efficient and very nice looking. One of the best things I like is that they actually are part of the compound, a part of the home. And they just don't look like a chicken farm or a chicken house, because you're used to very ugly or bad looking chicken house. But this one just looks so beautiful, you cannot tell it's a chicken farm. And so when I built this house, I actually had no chicken. And so I had to order chicken from another farmer or another company. And when we ordered these chicks, we were told that they were going to come the next week. And we were told to pay the deposit. So we paid the deposit, which was 30% of the price of the chicks we wanted. After we paid the price, they told us that, sorry, these chicks, there's a very long queue, so you will not get them in 2 weeks' time. The queue has gone ahead, and now it's going to be 9 months ahead. We didn't know what to do, so we looked everywhere and did not find any other company that has such 1-day-old chicks. And so we decided to just wait for the 9 months. So we had our house finished and just waiting for the 9 months for the chicks to come. When it was 9 months to come, we rang the company and they confirmed that the chicks would be coming on a Wednesday. And so since I was not around, I traveled back to Kenya so that I can receive my chicks. And I was there 2 days before the Wednesday. And that day, the night before, we rang them and they said, yeah, you're going to get your chicks tomorrow. And we're going to ring you very early in the morning at around 6 so that we tell you what you need to do before we come. And so the next day came and nobody rang us in the morning. And so we rang them and they said that there was a problem and we were not going to receive our chicks, that they would be coming the week after. And so we decided to wait for another week. And that 1 week, we rang the day before and to confirm that we were going to get our chicks. And they said, yes, you will get them tomorrow. And so the tomorrow came and no chicks came. We rang them and asked them what had happened. And they said there was a very big problem in the hatchery, so they were going to come in the next week. We didn't believe them, and so we decided to ring them every day just to confirm. And we rang that company every day and they confirmed that we were going to get our chicks. That this time they were sure and it was our turn and they were very sorry and they would make sure we get our chicks. And so we rang every day just to make sure that we are on track with them. And the afternoon before the day we were supposed to get our chicks, that's on a Tuesday, we rang them to confirm and they said, yeah. We asked them, do we need to do anything before the chicks come? And they said, no, you don't have to do anything and we will ring you. And we will ring you tomorrow at 6 o'clock in the morning. This is not the third week. So the next day at 6 o'clock, nobody rang us. And we started to ring them. This time round, they did not pick our call, not even once. They did not call our calls, and they did not pick our calls, and they did not call us. And the day went, and we waited, and it was 9, 10, 11. And 11 o'clock, we knew that we were not going to get any chicks, and they were not answering our phones. So what I did was that I took my international telephone. I decided to ring them from there. And that's when they answered the phone, since they could not tell who was calling them. And when they answered the phone, I told them I was the same person that you were supposed to deliver the chicks that morning, and you did not do it. And we are very disappointed, and you should have rang us to explain what has happened. They told us that there was salmonella in the hatchery, and therefore no chicks were allowed to leave the hatchery. And that's why they didn't bring us any chicks. And we asked them, so what's next? And they said they don't know when they are going to open the hatchery again, so they cannot promise anything. But this time we've already paid more than 100,000 Kenyan shillings. 100,000 Kenyan shillings, we are talking about $1,000. And we had already paid to this company. And so it means that we might have to lose this money, and we didn't have actually enough money now to start looking for new chicks somewhere else. But because we had already built this house and we have already prepared everything, we didn't know what to do. So we rang our company where we usually buy all the equipment, and we were supposed to pick the start vitamins. These are vitamins that you give the 1-day-old chicks. So we were supposed to buy them from the company, and we rang them and said, sorry, we are not going to pick this because we didn't get any chicks. And they said, no problem, we have chicks for you. And we said, no. What do you mean? When can you deliver them? And they said, we have deliveries on Thursdays. And we said, oh, okay, can you deliver? They said, yes, we can deliver them. And so as we thought it was a Thursday in 1 month or so, because we were used to this, and we said, okay, it's okay. And then we realized that we didn't get exactly which Thursday they meant. And so we rang again and asked them, which Thursday did you mean? And they said, tomorrow. Wow. And they said, tomorrow we will deliver the chicks at 7 o'clock in the morning. We didn't sort of get it. But we said, fine. Do we need to pay any deposit? No, you don't. Okay, so we just went and slept. We were tired. And like we were sleeping, 6 o'clock in the morning, we had a car at the gate. And we went to open. And it was the guy. He had come with about 2,000 plus chicks, which were in his boat. And he was bringing them to us. And we didn't believe it. We told him that, well, we thought you'd ring us and tell us what to do. And he said, no, don't panic. It's okay. I'll tell you what to do when I'm here. And so the guy came to our brooder, and he practically helped us to set the brooder. He, instead of ringing to tell us, he actually helped us to do it. And we told him, oh, but the chicks, they will die. He said, no, those chicks can stay in those boxes for another 6 hours or even more. They don't need food, they don't need water, and they will stay there. So we just take it easy and do the brooder. So we prepared the brooder, we laid the stoves, and we did everything, and he helped us. And after that, we decided to unpack, and we unpacked the first box. And they were all very nice and very lively and very, very healthy, and he left. We did not lose more than 10 chicks. Out of 2,000 chicks, only 10 mortalities. And those mortalities were actually already very weak even the day they came, so we knew that they were going to die. And that's how we got our 1-day-old chicks. So if you're planning to bring chicks, you know that you got to be prepared. Thank you. Bye.